Okay, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm making all these videos to help myself. So this video is basically to explain why I'm making videos, and I think this is more so for me than anyone who sees this video. Like I said, I probably didn't say this. Let me pause because I've put things on Instagram and I'm not putting them on here, and I don't put things on Instagram that I put on here. This is my form of therapy, in a way. I haven't officially seeked therapy or to find help. I've been told how great it is and I need it and blah, blah, blah. And because of my own circumstances right now, I haven't done that. So because I've been in a free state for about 3 months now, I wanted to get out of it. I really wanted to get out of it. It started during the winter, which already has its own form of depression with it being cold and everything else. And then with coming into the summer and the warmer months, seeing the sunshine and hearing the birds chirp, I wanted to try, or at least say I'm trying. So I was like, I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel. Now, when I originally had this idea, it was more for the sake of theater or acting, something that I wanted to pursue in New York. I was like, oh, I'll do a YouTube channel. I'll make covers and do these. I had so many ideas. I had ideas about basically doing TikTok before TikTok became what TikTok was. I just can't work technology, so that's always been my excuse. I don't know how to edit, or I don't know what software to edit, or whatever. I don't have the time to record, or I don't look good to record. So, or when I did do something, I didn't sound good, or I didn't feel like it was worth putting online. So I just told myself eventually. And it's been, I don't know, maybe 8 years or so since I've had the idea, and eventually became nothing. The most I did was put a cover video that I don't even like on here. And so yeah, with me feeling how I've been feeling and going through what I've been going through, I'm kind of at this state of like, do what you always wanted to do. It doesn't matter how, but try it. Try to figure out ways that make you feel better, even if it's just for a moment. So one thing I do is make videos when I'm sad or when I'm thinking, and I never post them. I usually delete them. So I figured, why not post them? Post them now. And hopefully you say something to your future self that helps you get through another freeze date, another moment. And I'm using freeze date a lot because I keep seeing it come up on social media, and it's like the perfect way to explain where I'm at. It became a state of being for me. Basically, a couple of life things happened at once. And I'm an overthinker, hardcore overthinker. And within a matter of days, maybe a couple of days, maybe a weekend or something like that, I was in like this whirlwind of thoughts of what ifs and what did I do wrong and how do I fix it and what do I do now and this isn't fair. And it was just like a spiral, a complete spiral. And I think I went to Florida to visit family, thinking and hoping I'll have some revelation of what to do and how I should feel. Needless to say, that did not happen. It sent me more into a spiral and more into this whirlwind. And so I came back to New York, and I'm back into my reality, and it's days of wake up and realize my state of being, where I am, feel away. And when I say feel away, I mean like I feel like I can feel it in my heart that I have to literally take deep breaths to get through whatever saddened feeling I have. And the more I would try and think my way or talk myself into getting up and being active and doing something, I always had in the back of my head, why? For what? What are you doing this for? So I stay in bed. And I would sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep until I couldn't sleep anymore. And then when I would have to get up to work, because I still worked, because I still have bills to pay, it was very hard to function. And I don't like that feeling. I don't like being a zombie. So, ways that I've tried to push myself up and out. I take an ASL class once a week. And as time moves forward, you'll understand why I do that. So that's a 2-hour class. So the commute there, the class, and then back. Usually by the time I get home, I'm back in bed. In June, well, we are in June now. It's the beginning of June. So at the end of June, actually in 2 weeks, I will be starting a dance class for a style of dance that I've never done, but always wanted to do. So that's something to look forward for. The class is 9 rehearsals, and at the end of it all, in August, I will be performing. And so I did that as like a way of its own form of therapy. It's a dance central fluidity class, and it's a way for me to be able to tap into my own femininity, my own sexuality, my own state of being in its own way. And you know, for those women who are out there, and you know, when you date and when you're in relationships and you're now not doing that, and you look at who you are and where you are when it comes to that form of intimacy, you know, it can change over the years. So I wanted to be able to tune back into myself. So those were my like summer picks, and then still trying to enjoy whatever mostly free things I can do during the summer. So I was like, yeah, so between the YouTube channel, the class, and so far it's been looking forward to the rehearsals. Now the rehearsals will start in a couple weeks, so that's okay. It was a start. But then I realized, like, I don't move. Like, with my free state, I've been in bed. I have been lying around in bed. Even the jobs that I have, they're very, very mild, but the little bit of like bending and picking up things and stuff like that, it was not comfortable, which is crazy because I've worked since I was 16 years old. I've performed since I was, I don't know, like, we'll just say high school, just to be. Since the pandemic, so the last 4 years, I haven't done anything really active. So I started to get nervous and anxious about the rehearsals because I'm like, oh my God, like, I love dancing, and there are even moves that I make up on my own. I'm like, I don't, you know, that's not comfortable. I can do it, it's not comfortable. So I wanted to be able to condition my body into moving and doing things. So, working out has always been like something I wanted to do. Not to necessarily, I want to lose a certain amount of weight and look, no, I want to feel good about myself when I look in the mirror. I just didn't know where to start. I was hoping to have like gym partners and people that can help hold me accountable type of things, but I know I'm in this season of, I gotta stop calling it loneliness, so I'll figure out what to call it. Season of something. I'll figure it out. I'll Google synonyms for that. But yeah, I didn't know where to start. So I had a friend who does Herbalife, and she's lost over 80 pounds in the last year. I don't know if it's been longer than a year or so, but she looks great. She looks really, really great. She looks healthy. She looks happy. And so my mindset was like, hey, maybe I should start somewhere, you know? So she was, you know, posting about June challenge, and I'm like, okay, maybe this will be a perfect way for me to start somewhere. So this week I have started to do 15-20 minute workouts in my living room floor, and realized how out of shape I really am. So let's just start, and I'm starting somewhere. And yeah, so this whole video was a background on why I chose to start this the channel, and why I'm starting the way that I'm starting, which is these random videos. I have been making videos all week. Don't like the way I look in any of them. And they're all about different things, and it's all random. Like if I'm thinking something or feeling something, I'll record it, thinking I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna post it. But this one is definitely vlog number 3, and it's a little bit of background on why I'm starting this channel. So as time goes forward, I hope to get better at editing. I hope to get better at knowing what I want to post, so that I'm not on here just blah 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 and trying to remember what I want to talk about. So wish me luck.